Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Today we're going to be doing a review and an install of some brand new headlights that we received from Novsight. But I am pretty selective of the companies that send me stuff and what I choose to review. I only go for companies that are reputable and products that seem to be like they're put together very nicely. So Novsight reached out to me, asked if I wanted to do a review, and I said, you know what? I've done some research on your company. Let's go ahead. We'll get these guys installed and see what we think. So this is completely 100% unbiased review. If I don't like them, I will tell you guys I do not like them, or if they do not perform properly, I will tell you just that. So these are going to be the Novsight N70 series. They're going to be 6500K brightness, so extremely bright. You're going to be able to hit those trails in the snow, the sand, everything else, dust kicking up. You should be able to see right through all of that. So not to mention just safety on the road. Have to get to our off-road trails somehow, right guys? So you're still driving down that road, maybe at night, maybe in the fog. These guys are going to help cut through that. So I'm very interested to see, once we get these installed, just how bright they are. Novsight was kind enough to provide me with a discount code to give to you guys to receive 27% off your purchase. Go to the website, type all your information in, and be sure to use discount code JL_Overland, and you will get that 27% off your purchase. Shipping from these guys was really quick to me, right to my front door. I received it in 4 days after it shipped, so very quick, and from what I understand, very good customer service. So let's not delay this any longer. I'll bring you guys up here on the table and we'll unbox these and have a look. Okay guys, like I said, let's go ahead and pull this out of the box, have a look at what we get here. So we have the product manual, which is always good. Some of the companies you can only access them by going to a QR code or something like that. It's always nice to have paper copies of stuff. I always like to have that. So very nice packaging. And if you guys didn't know, this is for the Jeep JL. So these are going to be your H13 standard headlight upgrade kit if you don't have LEDs already, and I do not. So this is probably going to be your decoder if you do have your headlights throw engine codes or fault codes for your lighting, or flicker, stuff like that. This is going to take care of that, and I'm sure all the instructions of how to install that are right here, so we'll definitely go ahead and read through that. Although I'm pretty sure for the Jeep, the 2023 Jeep JL, you do not need to use that. We'll see, we might have to, but from my experience you don't. So we're going to go ahead and pull these bulbs out now. And again, nicely packaged, so it doesn't look like anything's going to get destroyed. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be perfect. Okay, so I believe, yeah, so on the website it did state that these are going to be 360-degree adjustable. So once you do install these, it gives you the ability to twist them, right? So you can turn their orientation. So you don't have to fight trying to find the proper way to install these each and every time. But these are plug and play, guys. These are going to be really quick to install. So very nice. Pull out the other one here. And yeah, really nice cooling back here. I will put up a description on the screen here so you guys can see a little bit more information about the product. But yeah, it looks like good cooling, everything else. So these shouldn't overheat. They shouldn't randomly turn off or flicker. So now we can head out to the Jeep and we will get these installed. And guys, all you're going to need, bring with you a 10mm ratchet with an extension. Probably I like to use like an 8-inch extension, and a little flathead screwdriver. That's all you're going to need. Let's head out to the Jeep and we'll get this installed. Okay guys, so now we're out at the Jeep here, and we're going to try to do this as quick as possible because we're kind of fighting some incoming weather. But this is going to be real simple. You're going to have these push pins up top, and they go right across the hood. So what you're going to want to do is take a flathead screwdriver or your pry tool, and you're simply going to pry up on there, pull the tab out just a little bit, and then you can get underneath the whole thing and it comes right out. So it's really simple. Just repeat for all 5 of these. Let's get under there. pry that tab up, and the connector comes right out. It's the only way to change your headlights or the headlight bulbs in the Jeep JL, just so you know. I know there's some people with the V6 engine that are able to do it without taking the grill off, but on most it's too much of a pain. It's easier, so much easier to take the grill off. So now we've got those push pins removed. Down at the bottom of the grill, down here, let's see here, down here, you're going to have 4 tabs. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 over here. In order to pull the grill off, you're going to have to pull the bottom of the grill out to release those tabs. Now, fortunately, or unfortunately, I guess, we have the winch that's in the way, which prevents us from pulling those tabs out. So I've modified my grill so I no longer have those tabs. I cut them right out. You don't need them. So I can literally just go ahead and pull back on the grill, right, just like this. Oh, I missed a tab, guys. There is 6 tabs, correction, 6. I was moving too fast. There's a tab on the far right over here up top. Now, that's better. Pull back on the grill to release. And then for me, like I said, you guys are going to have to pull those tabs out on the bottom. I won't have to. I just have to kind of work the grill out. Just like that. And the whole grill comes right off. Okay, guys. So now that the grill is off, like I said, you're going to have your 10mm ratcheting wrench here. We have 3 bolts. You're simply going to remove 3 bolts. One is here. We have one on the bottom and then one on the top right here. So just go ahead and back those out, take them right out. There's one. Put that in your pocket, do not lose it. There's 2. And finally the bottom one. Okay. Now if you can see here on the bottom, there is a peg that sticks out to index the whole light housing. So that's the way you know how to line it up. Okay, so now we've got those bolts undone. Simply pull the whole housing right out, and we can flip that around. Flip it around so you can see the backside here, and that's going to expose our bulb. So to get to the bulb, simple, counterclockwise to open, quarter turn, pops right open. And we have our old bulbs installed here. So now go ahead and use these 2 tabs here to twist out your old bulb. And it's same thing, counterclockwise, twist and pull. Simple, easy, very easy to do. Now to remove the actual bulb, you're gonna have these tabs, these locking tabs. You're just gonna push in and pull. And it's gonna be simple to remove that. It's gonna wanna come right out. So depress that down and pull. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it a little bit, but it will work. There we go. So, like I said, easy to pull out. Now we can go ahead and get our new bulb and install that, because we're going to try this first before we use the CAN bus decoder. Like I said, I'm almost 100% positive these will run fine without it. So before I go into all the work of doing that, let's go ahead and try the bulb first. Okay, so now that you've got your new bulb, you're going to go ahead and insert it into the holes and just rotate it until you get it to seat. There's only 3 tabs, only really one way you can put this in. There we go. So then you get that in and turn it to clockwise. Now, you're also going to be able to adjust the top here by turning it either way to adjust the orientation. I'm going to wait till we get the light bulbs installed and I can see them at night, and then I'm going to go ahead and adjust them. So take your box here, and there is room, because I know a lot of people say, well, how do I get that box in? There is room to slide that box down into the housing, out of the way, and tuck the wires out of the way as well. Now we have our connector. So again, easy plug and play. Go ahead, obviously the tabs on top are going to line up, and you're just going to plug that in. You'll hear the click, just like that, and then lock that down into place, like that. So that is installed, we're going to go ahead and tuck this down inside. And again, don't force anything. Try to find a route around stuff because you don't want any pressure being put on the back of the assembly at all. So we'll go ahead and make that a little bit neater. Get the wires all tucked down, out of the way. And there we go. Now we're out of the way. So I'm gonna go give this a test and see if we have light. I'm not gonna show you guys yet because we may be filming doing the CAN bus install. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did test these and I'm impressed. These things are way bright and I can't wait to show you them. We're going away tomorrow actually, off-roading. We're expecting snow tonight, so again, like I said, it's very cold out here. But yeah, these are going to be really bright at night, and hopefully I get to show you guys not only at night, but through the snow as well. So now that you've tested your lights, and like I said, they do not need the CAN bus adapter to run on your Jeep JL with standard halogens. So that's a bonus. It's an extra step you do not have to take to install. So now that we've done that, do not forget to put back on your waterproof cover. Okay, I've changed my headlights many times and I have forgotten to put this back on before and then realized at the end, oh no, I gotta go back and take this all apart again and put it back together. So don't forget to do that. That's important. It's going to keep all the dust and stuff out of your lens and away from the bulb and all that stuff. So installing this or reinstalling it is just as easy as it was to take out. Again, line up that bottom prong that's right there. It sticks out, you can't miss it. And then you're going to go ahead and get your 3 nuts again, and you're going to go ahead and just finger start those in just so they're threaded in a little ways, right? There's 1, there's 2, and finally the 3rd. Remember guys, once I get these actually at night and on the road and I can see the orientation of where the beam is projected, I can go ahead and I can remove this again and I can easily turn and swivel that to adjust the output of the pattern, right? So I took a quick look at it. Looks like we're in a good spot, so I'm going to leave it how it is now and try to reinstall the other side the same way. But then yeah, we'll go from there and we'll adjust if we have to. So go ahead, take your 10 mil again, tighten these up. 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, it is getting nasty out here, guys. We got some really strong wind gusts and, like I said, bad weather coming in. So I'm going to do the passenger side. It is identical to the driver's side. So come around here and you see we're going to have the same 1, 2, 3 bolts. Easily remove those, do the same exact thing we just did on the driver's side, and then we're good to go. Putting your grill on, I'll show you how to do that again in just a second. Okay guys, now that we've got the headlight bulb and the headlight reinstalled on the passenger side, we can go ahead and put the grill back on. Again, mine's going to be a little bit different due to the fact that the tabs, which these tabs actually, there's going to be I think 5 of them as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have to make sure that snaps in first. Now I don't have my tabs on the front grille anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. In order to get the grill back on, for me, I'm going to have to play with it a little bit, but it goes in pretty easily. It does help when it's warmer out because everything is more pliable. Don't be afraid to kind of bend your grill, it's not going to break. Got to kind of nestle it into place. And there we go. We are back in. We're all lined up. So you're going to go ahead with your push pin tabs. Once again, there are 6 of them. And again, very easily, just going to manipulate them in the hole. Make sure you're lined up. Push down. Push in, you're set. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that for the rest of them. Very easy. Like I said before, a lot of people don't like taking off the front grille of their Jeep until they've done it once and they realize it's not that hard. So we're gonna go ahead and reinstall these, and then we will show you off-road how bright these headlights are. Grille's not going anywhere. We now have nicer, brighter white lights for the front of the Jeep. And tomorrow, guys, for me, it's going to be 24 hours or so. For you, it's going to be about 15 to 20 seconds. You'll get to see what these look like. Let's go have a look at that. Okay, guys, so we finally made it here today. And we have a little bit of snow. A little bit of a hard time getting here originally, but snow squalls stopped and we made it just fine. So yeah, it's amazing how dark it gets out here so early, guys. It's like now 20 to 5 and it's already pretty dark. I got our new headlights on full, and I got our yellow lights on, our ditch lights, which help quite a bit. But yeah, it's amazing. We've only been out here for like 20 minutes and it's like fully dark. So as you can see, guys, the headlights are extremely bright. Definitely worth installing a set of these on your Jeep or your vehicle, so on and off-road. I planned on filming a full video of off-road with this, and we ran into some issues, as you can see by my fender and the lack of driver's side mirror. But nonetheless, the headlights perform extremely well and are extremely bright. Definitely suggest you use my discount code and pick up a pair. Well, guys, that is going to be it for this video. That is the review and unboxing of these brand new headlights from Novsight. They're ultra bright 6500K. If you'd like to pick up a set for yourself, please go to www.novsights.com. Head over there, use my discount code JL Overland. You'll receive 27% off your purchase site-wide. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.